What's going on, gardening friends? I've been missing you guys. Because I've been busy gardening. Duh. No, y'all, what kind of gardening person are you if you're out there doing gardening things, but your gardening people don't know? So here's the thing. Oh, wow. It rained and I went out to feed the rabbits, and then I came over here and I slipped. Y'all, I fell backwards. There's no bruising or bump on my head, but if I get a little confused in this video, no, I had to change clothes. I was super muddy. Hi, Annette. So, y'all saw the little video that I did about the mini greenhouses. Now, I do a little bit of a different method because I can. I got this contraption and I got my little mini greenhouses. I did it because I could last year, and I stumbled onto something that works for me. But even if you don't have one of these, it's still accessible. It's still something you can do. And I gotta tell you, mom life enhances the ADHD symptoms that I live with. And they're real. It's just what it is. I don't know. And my mind is beautifully, wonderfully made. But this is encouraging, because that means if my distracted self can do it, then I feel like really anyone can, because I was not a green thumb when I started this whole thing. I'm about 12 years in, so, you know, it's what it is. So, this is the part of the greenhouse I never want to show anybody, because it's such a mess. So these are the ones that I started. I had some of these started in March. Now, arguably, okay, sometimes it's, oh, wow, that's too late. Because some people, they start certain things, the winter sowing things, way back. Well, last year I did the same thing. End of February, was getting antsy. Knowing good and well that you can't start for your warm plants for then. But in here, it is what it is. So it changes the dynamic of what you can normally do. For one, it's protected from the cold. For two, it's going to grow when it's good and dang ready. For three, if you forget to water, I am not going to lie to you, I completely neglected this. My child was taking up so much of my time. I love him to death, but oh my word. Fostering teens is not for the faint. It's not. I'm just going to say that out loud. And I don't like to talk a lot about the parent journey necessarily, because my kid's privacy is important to me, and so is mine, because quite frankly, I go through a lot and have a lot of advice. I don't need any extra. That's where I'm at with it. Advice from others. But, you know, I try to be humble and teachable. Lord have mercy, the dang label is not on this one. So I got a mystery plant growing in here. This is why I do this. So it's accessible. If I can do all this craziness and still come up with stuff, like, I legit have no idea. I'm going to have to go back through my seed packets, because I marked on them when I sowed and what I sowed. And then I had this. So it just completely washed off. There's no label, but I got a nice little plant in there. And let me tell you, it grew when it was ready. I neglected the crap out of this, but it still grew when it was ready. Amazing how that works. And this one is thyme, so I'm guessing that this is probably an herb, because I was sowing some herbs that day. And this is viola, Johnny Jump Ups. I got a couple of little tinies in there. I should have started way earlier. That's definitely one I should have started around Christmas. Let's be real. Oh, hello there. That is, can you see down there? Got some lettuce. I need to plant that. That's ridiculous. I'll put it over here. Like, got this big old lettuce plant just living its best life up in there. And then this is Queen Lime Red Zinnia. I don't know if you can see in there. I mean, and once again, neglect. Oh, not that one. I just did that one. Because I had like a planting, you know, fest here not a couple weeks ago. Because I was gifted a bunch of things. I'm like, I'm not going to let them sit around. I'm using this. This is from March the 2nd. I don't know if you can see down in there. I don't even know if that's even working. But I got like 5 plants of this Cherokee purple. Now let me tell you, I had a little experiment. If I took you inside my house, I had this nice little tray, and I got the nice little lid, and I got the nice little heat mat. I got Cherokee purples growing, but I did have some Amish paste that sprouted. I neglected them, they died, but I have like one little one that has started back, and the calendula is not doing nothing. What is this? Nothing. Amish paste. I got 2 little guys in there, and then another Amish paste. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got 2 little guys in there. 5 little guys. I got 3 in here. Oh my word. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. You can even see through the thing. My word. And we got Cherokee purple. I got 5 of them. And then, I didn't think this was doing nothing. Let me tell you what. Mortgage lifters. Right here, y'all. Doing their thing. I am so excited about that. Because this is so simple. Oh, and here. This is also mortgage lifters. A couple of them making their appearance. Now, this is a succession planning situation. Because y'all understand what's about to happen. I mean, Mother's Day's getting here. That's when the planting's happening. And, of course, I like celebrity tomatoes. And I had to get that out of my system. I just had to plant them bad boys, you know? That's what it is. So, I've got those going. And, of course, I started my little guys. Oh, look at them peas. Don't y'all love that? So awesome. So, all was not lost, you know. And I do have broccoli planted over there, lettuce planted. These peas are going to go into the towers. I'm going to direct sow the burpiana bright and early. Just because I had those seeds, I'm like, you know, let's see what's going to grow better. Am my towers out here or out there? Because I have failed at some peas, y'all. I have failed in my life. I don't know if they're going to like it in here because it's going to be hotter, and peas aren't always about that life. So, I don't know. Like, and if I took you down the line, okay, this was just my first thing that I neglected, and it's still growing. There's things still growing, even though I messed up. Come on. That, like, helps my little seeds start in heart. And along the line here, I was just like, I was so excited. I said, Jake, hey, come out here. And we just, like, busted out all these guys right here. Like a couple weeks ago. They're marked 4/11. What's today? 22nd? That was 11 days ago. Girl, let me tell you what. Look at here. I mean, they're all, everything. I got a mystery gourd because the seed packet didn't have anything. It's for my friend. I got Bia Alpha cucumbers, which were propagated on a kibbutz in Israel. And I came upon them from a retired teacher in our town. Straight 8 cucumbers, which, those are so, you find them and they're prolific. I tried this Parisian tiny gherkin type thing last year. I got Connecticut field pumpkins because, I mean, they're versatile and I've grown those before. Baby Blue Hubbard, they're going nuts in here. And I grew that as a trap crop last year. Super fun. And I did 2 things of market more cucumbers. Why in the world? Because they're going nuts. They were older seeds. I'm like, yeah, no, they're going crazy. And I did some cantaloupe because my kid asked me to. I'm not really a cantaloupe fan, but if he's going to eat something that grew out of the ground and not out of a package, I'm here for it. So, Black Diamond watermelon, you know, they're going crazy in there. I did a couple things of them. Once again, I'm going to be overrun. Yeah, I got to plant these lettuces. Stupid guineas. I rue the day. They really better be eating some ticks. So this is Charleston Gray watermelon. I've never have I ever, but here I am doing it, and all these plants going nuts. And I don't know if any of y'all have been good at celery, but I got some little bitty tiny celery shoots in there. I have no idea. Complete experiment. I know it's a cold earth thing. And then the milkweed, I think the seed's a dud, just quite frankly. And I have heard, I don't know what y'all know, but I have heard that loofah is hard. But I've got 2 loofahs in there. I've heard it's super hard. But I mean, I didn't have a ton of seeds either. And so this one's called Kiss Me Over the Garden Gate. Ha, that's such a fun name for a plant. And this is a birdhouse gourd. And then, good Lord have mercy, crookneck squash and black beauty zucchini. Word to the wise. Oh yeah, great. Got some ants in here. That's nice. So yeah, they're going nuts. Going absolutely nuts. And it is not hard. And I was like, I preached this thing about, okay, I've got all these seeds. I need to use them. And I was just like, I felt like choked out by life. I'm like, how am I going to, but I was like, hey, Jake, can you go? And then it was like a little date. We were out here planting stuff, living our best little farmy life. Come on now. I hate it when it does that. Sorry, guys. You would think with a Starlink receiver right out there. Hi, Annette. See Melissa and Charlotte. Thank you, Charlotte. And yeah, I don't know. It's like, we kind of try to make it part of our lives. I'm hoping to bring my kid more into it. He's like a ping pong ball, so he's more about the animals. So I've got him trained on some animal things, and he's in 4-H. So we are the slowest starting 4-H family ever. I guess we'll have to catch up when he's out of school this summer, because once track season hit, it was like, I don't know. I think we'll have to fill in like after track season's over, which is this week. It's been good for him though. So anyway, yeah, so this is one of the things too. So, we are, let's see if I can prop this thing up. So we're trauma survivors, and from some pretty crazy stuff, and like helping pass that on to this kid's super helpful. And one of the things that we've been working through again, one of the things we've been working through is like, whenever you're building attachment with a kid you did not give birth to, one of the coolest things is actually doing activities together. Like even yesterday, we were in the house cleaning together, and that builds the bonds of attachment. And so this life and this homestead life, there's so many opportunities for you to work together. And that's one of the things that I think I really appreciate. So I don't know. I wanted to encourage you guys, once again, was it a late start on some of that stuff? Yes. But the point is, it still worked. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to succession plant, and some of that I'm going to grow here in the greenhouse, like as we extend out the growing season, at the end. And some of it will go out there, but I'm getting to experiment a little bit with that. And I don't know why everyone lets seed starting psych them out so much. It doesn't have to psych you out. You can really be bad at it, like me, and still find a way to succeed. It's amazing. I love that part. And I say that a lot, and I'm not even trying to be self-deprecating necessarily. I just think that people don't give themselves enough credit. I think that they don't want to start. And I want you guys to be able just to start. And the reality is everywhere you go right now, there's starts out there. So if you didn't get what you wanted, you didn't get it on time, you want some things to happen for you for Mother's Day, go for it. You know what I'm saying? Clearly, I have my celebrity. I don't even know if those are even hybrid. I normally am heirloom organic hybrid, blah, blah, blah. I just love those tomatoes so much. I mean, I've grown all the funky, cool looking, and I do as well, Charlotte. I love the Cherokee purples. I will probably grow them till I die. I love them. They come out really funky looking, and they're super juicy. So when I'm making the sauces, I really wanted to try the Amish paste, but then San Marzano was what I was really looking for. If I found some San Marzano, I would just buy those for sure. But I'm trying to see what I can do, like, with what I have. That's my thing. I preach, do what you can with what you have. And so anyway, I hope you guys have been able to get out there and do some of your stuff. If not, I hope you can do some things this evening and hopefully not fall and bust your butt like I did today. Life. But yeah, and so I would love to hear about if you were able to sign up for Seed Time. I love seed time. It is my little, it's my day timer. It tells me what to do with the garden. I know that next week I have to direct seed corn and beans and one other thing that's on there. But it reminds me of what I need to do, because there's things that I planted in here and there was things I wanted to direct seed. Right in here, I'm getting that jump start because I don't trust Missouri weather. I've been bitten before. It snowed on May 1st. You know, the bunnies are out there living their best life. I've got like 3 litters, and we're going to have to expand the rabbitry or we're going to have a problem, because we have a lot of rabbits right now. We have 16 1-month-olds and about 8 newborns. So that's going to translate to pretty quick going on here. So I'm glad we're doing 4-H though, because we'll have a, maybe create a market. I don't know. Come get some rabbits, people. So anyway, yeah, I'm at that point. I wish we were on Zoom so we could all have a conversation just like we did last time. So we do need to do another garden chat sometime soon. Thought about tonight, but that's a little quick, and I have a meeting my own self. Oh my gosh. So I'll get that in the mix so we can all get chatting. And I hope you guys are doing good. Drop in the comments. Tell me what you're working on. Tell me what is growing well for you. Tell me if you use the method or if you're just planning on buying starts. Doesn't really matter to me. It's the end game, because, you know, I backwards chain. I start from where I'm at. Valerie, what's up? I start from where I want to be when I'm thinking about August, when I'm doing my preserving and canning. What do I want to have in August that's going to take me through the year to the next growing season? What do I really eat? What does my family? Those are the questions I ask myself when I do my planning. And even if you guys aren't ready to start, I know some of you guys in Zone 7, you're already going and you're like, what? What do you mean? Or you're putting in your gardens this weekend. I don't know. But still, I mean, I've had, in 12 hardcore seasons of gardening, I have had some, like, messed up stuff happen to like I've had a false start where I went in there and I'm like, oh, they gave me chicken poop with my pelletized chicken poop with my plants. Let me go fertilize. Burned the living crap out of everything. Had to start again. I was madder than a wet hen. I was so mad. And then there's been times I was so busy I couldn't get it in until June. I have had it all. I'm just saying, make a plan. Think about where you want to end your growing season, but don't psych yourself out if it's not perfect, if you can't get it perfect, if you can't do it in the time or the way that you want. But like that seed time thing, I partnered with them. It's not a huge partnership. It's not a lot going there, but it will help you to get your mental house in order. I mean, it's not too late to get your mental house in order either. It's ideal. I start planning mentally like in December. I'm just like, it starts with the dream, and I enjoy the dream phase. It's by July that I'm just like, why did I do this? I'm hating life, but I do it every year, and I try to think about that. Backwards chaining. Oh, yeah. So, I love you guys. I'm glad that you're here. Jake and I we're doing some things where we're going to bring together what we've been doing, because we've been doing separate channels. So, we want to bring it all together to bring together a more full picture, because when I started in the city, we've done this 3-year transition. All of a sudden, we're in a different place. And you guys know we got featured on YouTube, and that's what kind of lit the fire to get this stuff going. So I hate that it's at the end, because I'm seeing Valerie and Teresa, and I would love to say hello. But go back and check it out. Check out what I showed you. I mean, like I said, once again, you know, I still can't believe it. Excited that stuff started. So good. Oh, there's Connie too. Everybody's coming in on the end. I gotta go, you guys. Talk to you later.